All right. Everybody, hope you guys can hear me. The draft will start in about 30 seconds. The draft will start in about 30 seconds, and yours truly has the first pick, right? So, let me look at this. Let me look at this very closely. There are a lot of great options here at the first pick. There's a lot of great options. I'm really torn as to who I should pick. I only got 90 seconds. This is the ESPN Fantasy Football Draft. I'm on the clock, baby. I'm on the clock. All right, let me see who I should get. I got 2 minutes here. I got Breece Hall. Man, who should I get here? Who should I get? Got a lot of great options. I know a lot of y'all have a lot of great information for me. Let me see something.
Something on y'all, but you still put up 33 on.
Let me see. I'm looking. I'm still looking. Man, I really can't go wrong right here. What am I waiting on? I really can't go wrong right here. And with the first pick of the draft, I'm going to draft oh, my God. This is really tough. With the first pick of the draft, I'm going to draft somebody that I know that will put up points. Somebody that I know will come through. I'm going to draft, with the first pick of the draft, I'm going to draft Christian McCaffrey. So we got Christian McCaffrey. Mike drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown. Seth got CeeDee Lamb. And DeAndre got Bijan Robinson. Fonz got Patrick Mahomes. These boys ain't wasted no time. These boys are, I'm trying to share my stuff into my, All right. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got. Let me see what's happening, man. I don't know what's going on with my camera is not showing up. That stinks. I got other options. Got to pull my other trusty camera out. See how that looks. Old bad leg is up to draft. Let me see what he's gonna do with his pick. Man, there's still a lot of great players on the board. Saquon Barkley still on the board. A.J. Brown still on the board. Man, there's a lot of good players still on the board. Decisions. Let me see, has anybody reached at this point? Doesn't look like anybody reached at this point. Everybody's pretty much sticking to the script. Just so you guys know, this is the CENTEX Sports. Why is somebody calling me? This is the CENTEX Sports Fantasy Football League, 94.5 HD2 Fantasy Football League, and we are live. We're in the midst of a live draft. This is a live draft that's happening. And the last pick, bad leg, selected Saquon Barkley, Philadelphia Eagles. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what we have here. All right, guys, this is your boy Rocky, and we're in the midst of a live draft. A live draft. Let me put the draft back up. Let me go picture in picture. Let me see, can I go picture in picture? I'm too big. I'm covering up the whole screen. Make us a little small. Let me make me a little small. I don't know quite what that was, but I'm glad you guys are hanging on with me as we're doing this live draft. I actually finally got my other camera back up and going, but I'm gonna hold it right here for a few seconds just to. All right, let me kind of go through what has happened so far. We had so I'm in a bad situation. I got pick number 1, and then I get pick number 28. So I'm in, some people love pick number 1. I personally don't necessarily like pick number 1. But the cool thing is I have pick number 28 and 29. And then I don't have another pick for another 14, 15 picks. So let me see who we got. I gotta pick 2 guys. I gotta get 2 picks right here. I'm looking, and again, probably none of these guys are gonna be available when it's time for me to pick. Kyron Williams, Isaiah Pacheco, Travis Etienne, Chris Olave, all those guys are going to be gone by the time for me to pick, we had picked 16. My pick isn't until 28. So let me see who got who. We got Miller Time, got Mike Evans. Get Some, got A.J. Brown. Miller Time, got Jamar Gibbs. Man, Miller Time cleaning up. ABN got Derrick Henry, and Bad Leg got Kyron Williams. And Crescent City Yacht Club, that's my boy Brent. He just picked up Isaiah Pacheco. So, like I said, none of those guys are going to be on the board when it's time for me to pick. That's one of the negatives of having the first couple picks, man. It's just, one of those things. But like I say, I still got my eyes on a few guys. I got my eyes on a few guys. Some of the guys that are available, I had great success with them last year. They really delivered for me last year. I won one of my leagues last year, and then in another one of my leagues, I finished in just outside the money at third place. This league here, we only pay for first and second. That we only pay first and second place. So we didn't have Chris Olave by the Canadian Raider, Devontae Adams by Superfly Guys, and Cuz picked up Zay Flowers. Marvin Harrison Jr. is off the board. And I think I got my guy. I got who I got kind of eyeballed right now. Kind of got who I'm going to get. I know who I'm going to get. As you heard, I'm on the clock. So, what do I do here? What do I do? I need a number one receiver. I need a quarterback. What can I get in a quarterback at when I pick again? Whew. I had a lot of success drafting this guy last year, so I got to get him again. That's Deebo Samuels. All right. And then at quarterback, I'm going to get a guy that I know is going to score, Jalen Hurts. Again, I won't get another pick. Now, a lot of guys say, hey, you shouldn't pick quarterback until the 4th, 5th, 6th rounds. I get quarterback because I want the quarterback I want. I want a quarterback that's viable in the running game and also viable in the passing game. I'm not dependent just on passing yards for him to score. So that's why I got Jalen Hurts. Some of you guys may think that wasn't a wise pick. I think it was a sensational pick, if you ask me, because, again, I not only get running, I don't only get passing, but I also get running. All right, let me see what else we got going on here. Hey, guys, we are just in the 3rd round of the Central Texas Fantasy Football Draft, 94.5 Fantasy Football Draft. CENTEX Sports, 94.5 HD2 Fantasy Football Draft. You can listen to Primetime Sports Talk Show every week from 5 to 7 p.m., hosted by Jalen Gillis, where he talks local sports and national sports. We are the Texas Tech affiliate, local affiliate. And we got some other big things in the works as well. We got some real big things in the works as well. Really big things. So, let me see. Fly Guys. Let me see. DeAndre took Josh Allen. Fonz took DK Metcalf. Cooper Kupp has went off the board with Fly Guys. Canadian Raider took Nico Collins. Lamar Jackson is off the board. Texas Money takes Lamar Jackson. Rashad White is off the board. Man, we got some really good quarterbacks that haven't even been touched yet. We got C.J. Stroud, Burrow, Dak Prescott. Man, there's some great picks still available on our board, and we are just on the third pick. I mean, the 16th pick. All right, we're on. Let me see. Michael Pittman just got drafted by Bad Leg. Bad Leg is putting up a pretty good team, man. I ain't gonna even lie. Bad Leg. Let me look and see what Bad Leg looks like. Oh, Bad Leg looks pretty good. He's got Saquon Barkley, Kyron Williams, and Michael Pittman. He's looking real good. He's looking really good. All right. Let me see. We just got Drake London by ABN. All right, we got so we've had Drake London, Dak Prescott, James Cook, and Josh Jacobs all taken off the board. All taken off the board. All taken off the board. This is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Go ahead, Brent.
Nah, man, I was just I'm just
You
watching the board,
you
man.
you live on the stream now, so if you want to come in here and
Well, I ain't got much to talk about. I had the 10 picks. I
hey,
ain't got
let
much
me
to
look at
talk
let's
about.
look at your team, Brent. Since you're in the room, let's take a look at your team. We got the Yacht Crescent City Yacht Club. You got C.J. Stroud, Isaiah Pacheco, and Justin Jefferson. You probably got the top wide receiver in the league, and arguably probably a top 5 back, and C.J. Stroud, who many think is an MVP candidate coming into this season. So you're looking pretty solid.
Yeah, man, we gonna see. I'm just doing with the best I got with the hand I was given, man. Mike kind of surprised me going for Dale, and I mean, He had a lot of picks on the board, but he went for Dale. I mean,
Yeah. I saw that. I saw Mike. Can you tell us about what was your thought process going for Tank Dell? With your pick, because we in a clubhouse room and Mike, are you there? Mike, are you there?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you, Mike.
Okay, my fault. So my Tank Dell pick is simply he had a stellar rookie season last year, and I know with Houston adding Stephon Diggs that's gonna be utilized in their offense.
Now, what'd you say?
That Tank Dell is gonna be um another option besides Stephon Diggs. So I just jumped on it for that reason because of his season last year. And yeah, that's the reason why I picked him. I feel like he's gonna have another it may not be the season it was last year, but it'll be something close to that. So that's why I picked.
All right, my picks are here. It's time for me to. No, it ain't either. Man, I don't know, man. It sucks having the picks that I got, man. It really does. It sucks because it's so long in between picks.
I wanted to pick Puka Manuka, but somebody had already
Who
snatched
the
him
hell is that?
because that act what's his name? The guy from the Rams, Puka, the Hawaiian guy,
Puka Nakua.
Puka Nakua, yeah, Puka Nakua. I was originally going to pick him, but he already got snatched off the board, so that's why another reason why I picked up Tank Dell. I'm like, well, let me just take a chance and pick him up and not miss out on that. So I had to jump on that. I'm going different in fantasy than I did last year. Even though I almost won, but I went gung ho getting the quarterback first, so I'm switching it up this year on y'all, man. So, you know, um, I'm gonna, like Brent said, I'm gonna try to make the best out of what's on the board right
Man,
now because it's getting limited right now. Shit.
these guys must be looking in my queue because all the guys I'm putting in my queue are getting picked. So the last picks is Devon A-Chain,
Oh,
Stephon
oh,
Diggs, Sam Laporta, Kenneth Walker, and Najee Harris. That's an interesting pick. Somebody just wanted to
am I
pick.
Mike?
Yeah. No, you on Mike. You
Okay,
on.
no, I'm just making sure I'm on. Okay, because my pick is coming up. So
You already picked.
this,
Oh no,
I didn't. No, I'm next. I'm next. I'm after the Walker guy. All right, so my pick is in. So guys, brace yourselves. I'm about to shock the fantasy world, and I am going to pick up quarterback Jordan Love.
Wow, Mike. That was an interesting pick. So
Yes, it was.
I'm in a
It was an
situation.
interesting pick.
Let me look at my roster. What do I need? I need a wide receiver. Hold on. Let me look at my roster. I gotta go with.
You know, I think if
I gotta go with
Burrow
George
stays healthy,
Pickens.
Higgins has a good year. I was about to say if Burrow stay healthy, Higgins is gonna have a crazy year. Well, I mean, but I guess he's number two to Chase.
And I'm gonna get Devontae Swift.
All right.
See,
I'm gonna make this pick.
see, guys,
Um,
this is a 14-team league. Nobody's gonna have studs all the way down the roster. Nobody is. In the 12-team league, you can have studs all the way down the roster. Nobody's gonna have studs from top to bottom in a 14-team league. 14-team leagues are very, very, very challenging, if you ask me. It's the true test of whether or not what kind of general manager you are, to be perfectly honest with you. That's the true test of what kind of general manager you actually are. Let me see where you let me look at where you are, Brent. So I drafted DeAndre Swift, and then Mike came right behind me to draft Austin Eckler. That's interesting.
hey Brent, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you now.
I was kind of wondering why you didn't pick Chris Olave, which you being an avid Saints fan.
Man, you can't pick. You can't pick with your. You know, you can't pick as a fan.
I got you. No. I got you. I got you 1,000%. But
Yeah.
you know, I just in some instances I kind of like to mix it up and at least add one or two of my favorite players on the team. So that's why you know I did that last year. I just figured I'd ask you that. You know, 'cause I know, like I said, you're a Saints fan.
Yeah, man. I'm okay with not having one Saints on my team, man. I mean, it's how it's just what's on the board. Olave,
Hey, what up, Coach? You got it, man. I'm in the middle of this fantasy draft. You gonna be available at 8? Yeah. I'll be there. Okay. As soon as I finish the fantasy draft, I give you a buzz. Okay, man. All right. All right, I'm back, guy.
Hey, Rock, I'm not gonna lie, Rock. Your defense is pretty good, Rock. It's pretty good.
What'd you say?
I don't know if Rock can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? What'd you say? What'd you say, Mike?
No, I said I'm looking at the picks that you got, and on paper you look good. You got Jalen Hurts at quarterback. You got CMC at running back. You got Debo at the wide receiver. You just picked up George Pickens, and you got Swift. You look good on paper, my brother. You look good. It's looking good so far.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had since Austin Eckler, we've had James Conner, we've had Mark Andrews come off. Whose sound is that in the background? God damn.
that's probably me.
We got Ramondre Stevenson, Trey McBride, Devonta Smith, and Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley was available for a while. Why do you think Calvin Ridley stayed on the board so long?
That's a good question. I kind of overlooked him and I forgot about him. honestly don't know why he stayed on the board as long. You know, I can't tell you why.
I mean, didn't he go to Tennessee? You know, Tennessee quarterback. I mean, shit,
No, he
yeah.
Yeah.
Ridley is I think Ridley is with the Jaguars. Calvin Ridley.
No, I thought he went to the Titans.
Oh, he got traded. Yeah, he did get traded. Yeah, well, I'm tripping. Still thinking he was with the Jaguars. Yeah, yeah. Um, that could be one reason why, because they ain't got no quarterback over there, and Derrick Henry just left. Maybe people felt like he may not have the season he had when he was with
Hey,
Jacksonville or even Atlanta. I don't know.
we've had Devontae Smith, Calvin Ridley, T. Higgins, Chris Godwin, and Joe Burrow all come off the board since I last announced. And we have Miller time on the board. It's my partner Reggie. See who Reggie goes after. Let's see who Reggie goes after.
This on YouTube?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, DeAndre, we looking over your roster, right? We looking over your roster. What's the name of your team, DeAndre? The Darling team. You got what was your strategy going into your picks? You have Josh Allen, Bijan Robinson, Marvin Harrison, Brandon Ayuk, and Mark Andrews. Well, I noticed you hadn't taken a running back. You took a tight end before you took a running back. What was that strategy about? Was that based on need, or were you picking the best available player? What was your strategy? I guess DeAndre's not available.
Maybe that's why he asked, is it on YouTube? He's scared
Can you
to
hear
put his
me?
voice out there. I don't.
Yeah, I
Oh,
hear you
okay.
just
There you
fine
go.
now. Yeah.
Okay, I was saying, yeah, so Mark Andrews, he was the best available at that spot. I mean, I could use a running back, right? But at the same time, 14-man draft, you really got to show your depth, know how, and some knowledge, So I got some sleepers, that I'm thinking about here. But, I mean, at that point, you can't leave Mark Andrews there at that point. I mean, he's one of Lamar, top options in the red zone, PPR league. He's gonna get touches, So that's a tight end who will give you at least like 14 points, So that's pretty solid right there,
Absolutely.
So yeah. I was surprised when you took a quarterback, And
Yeah.
at that point, it was like, once one of them good ones go, you better get yours before you all empty.
Well, you got to realize, if I don't take a quarterback, then I'm at this point and I don't have a quarterback. You understand what I'm saying? Just look at,
Yeah, exactly. I was testing the water. I was maybe saying, hey, maybe fourth round. But now the second I saw you take years two, I'm like, all right, I got to take a top quarterback off the board here. And I'm looking at other people's teams, they don't have a good quarterback or something, So
Yeah.
definitely, got to have a good quarterback for these drafts, for sure. So I'm surprised.
All right, Brent's on the clock. So since since I mentioned Joe Burrow, we've had Amari Cooper come off the board, Anthony Richardson, Evan Ingram, Brian Robinson, Xavier Worthy. That's pretty high for a rookie wide receiver, Xavier Worthy. We got Dalton Kincaid and then David Njoku. The problem with me putting guys in my queue, a lot of these guys aren't going to be available when it's time for me to pick. I got to make a decision here coming up, though, guys. I really got to make a decision. I have to make a decision here shortly. Wow. Because, I got 2 picks coming up here. I got 2 picks back to back. But then I'm not going to pick again. It's going to be pick 100 and something before I pick again. Let me see.
Yeah.
And look at all those tight ends off the board now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even got
Slim
tight
pickings
ends
now.
yet.
Slim pickings.
Woo! Yeah, she getting rough. That's a fun. Hey, I guess that's the downside of a 14-team league, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it gets thin really quick. It gets thin awfully quick.
Really, really quick. Yeah. But I guess that makes of an even fantasy league. I guess that'll make it more interesting going. I'll say by week 4, we should know where everybody stands in the league. By week 4, we'll know what everybody's looking like. Minimum.
Yeah,
Week
man.
5 at best.
So let me see what we got here. Again, the guys that I want are probably going to be gone by the time it's time for me to pick.
I'm surprised here. I'll dev take, Scary Terry off this list for sure for the flex. I'm surprised he's still on the draft board.
I see you.
Hey, DeAndre.
That's a great pick.
Hey, DeAndre.
That's a great pick.
Let me give you some. Okay. Oh, wait. Is it my pick? Oh, shit. Okay. All right. No? Oh, no, it's not me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is your pick.
Oh, it is. It is my pick. It is. It is. I'm sorry.
It's interesting watching y'all talk about football.
All right.
Hey, you on YouTube, Deja, so be nice.
I'm going to like this pick right.
I'm always be nice,
I'm
bro.
going to go with
So this is
Rodney
my pick.
Rice.
This is my pick. So I got to get a tight end. I'm happy with this pick. I'm happy with Kyle picks.
Solid pick right there.
I need a flex player. I need a flex player bad. Let me see who's the best player available. Best player available. I need to get a flex player. I want to do something groundbreaking right here, but I got to get a flex player. And I got to get a starter for a flex player. I can't get a guy who isn't going to start as a flex player. And I chose Christian Watson, Green Bay. So DeAndre got Scary Terry. Keenan Allen went off the board. Mike took Rasheem Rice. I took Kyle Pitts and Christian Watson back to back. And now Mike has a pick. We're in the 7th round. Let me look at what QBs are available, because now's the time people need to start looking for backup QBs.
Yeah, I think that's going to be my next option.
Yeah. You need to really start looking at backup QBs right here. Let's look at.
Absolutely.
Let me look at Cowboy Nation's roster. He doesn't have okay. He's really going over And Cowboy Nation is chubby, and he won the league last year, I think. I mean, I know he won the league, but I think that's his team. Let me see. All right. Cowboy Nation took Brock Purdy as a backup quarterback. That's interesting. I kind of knew quarterbacks were going to start moving off the board. Because you're going to have an injury. You're going to need a backup quarterback, and you don't want to get stuck with guys like Gardner Minshew, Derek Carr. You don't want to get stuck with guys like that. I know I don't want to get stuck with guys like that.
That was my ace in the hole right there. Devin Singletary. I'm surprised he was on the board, man. RB1, see goal line touches.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a sleeper. Singletary.
Yeah, I'm happy with my team. I'm really happy. I'm liking this full. Yeah. Surprised he was on the board, man. RB1.
I'm comfortable with this team right here, for sure.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be a sleeper.
No complaints.
Singletary.
Let me give it to DeAndre right here. There you go. All right. Hey, if you guys want to make any comments, have any comments, feel free to ask any questions, post any comments. We'll answer them. I'll make the suggestion to the guys. I'll let them answer the question if they want to.
Did you get the news that CD Lamb just signed? Right?
Yeah, I did.
You did.
People didn't hesitate getting CD Lamb drafted either. I think CD Lamb went pretty early in the game, didn't he?
I thought you was going to draft CD Lamb at first.
I thought Mike was going to draft him.
No, I think
Mike was the number 2 pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Nah, was he Mike?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I knew McCaffrey was coming off first, but then I was like, I said, shoot, CD Lamb right there. And Mike, he picked someone else.
So we got Devin Singletary, Deontay Johnson, Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams, Tajay Spears, and Cortland Sutton all coming off the board. That's interesting. Really interesting. It's interesting that guys are already getting their backup quarterbacks right now. Guys are getting their backup quarterbacks. Let me look at. So of course I didn't get my backup. I got my flex player. And then DeAndre, he didn't get a quarterback either. He got a flex player. Let me see. Big Fonzo got a flex player. Superfly got a flex player. Not as many people going for quarterbacks. Canadian Raider Martin got a flex player. Texas Money got a flex player.
I don't know if I would lose a lot of sleep getting a backup quarterback. To me, that's something you define. You don't know who might.
Now, what do you think about right here?
What
do you think about this right here? We got a guy named In It to Win It, right? In It to Win It has not drafted a quarterback yet. Yet he has a backup running back and a backup wide receiver. What do you guys think about that?
I don't see the harm in it. Like, if you don't get one of the top 5 quarterbacks, you just are missed out. So you might as well just, look at the whatever at the bottom of the barrel on that one. So I don't see it. That's what I would have did if I missed out on the top 5 quarterbacks. CG Stroud was there when it came around to my number 3 pick. I went on here and grabbed him.
Yeah. Pick number 100. Miller Time has pick number 100. Since the last pick, we've had quite a few people pick. Christian Kirk, Jaden Daniels went to Bad Leg. Ezekiel Elliott went to ABN. Brock Bowers, interesting, went to Miller Time. Jackson Smith and Jigba went to Get Some, and Jalen Warren went to Get Some. That's interesting. So you think if he ends up with a guy like, if In It to Win It ends up with a guy like Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tagovailoa, Deshaun Watson, Kirk Cousins, it wouldn't serve him better to have a better quarterback at this point?
I
He's
think
also
he would be.
missing a tight end.
But I think he's going for the money positions, and I'll be kind of interested in how that plays out for him. I think there's a lot of upside with how he's, his strategy. I kind of admire it because you could pick up a trash tight end. Tight end, I mean, unless you got Kelsey or one of the top 5 ones, you're not going to get a lot of production out of tight end, and neither a quarterback. If you ain't got one of the top 5 guys, so it's like he's getting his bench ready, and I like to see how that plays out for him.
But my thing is, right, bench players get you bench points, right? I think you want a starter, someone good, who's going to get you some guaranteed points in a sense. You get what I'm saying?
So who's your team? DeAndre, who you got? Where you are? Okay, D James, that's your team?
Yeah, that's me.
So Beyond Robinson get hurt week 1. What you do?
Draft not over yet.
I'm just saying, but I mean that's
but like even at that point, it's like we're hoping on an injury here. You get what I'm saying?
I'm thinking I would rather have a trash quarterback with a good, solid backup running back. You know what I mean? Then have a, you get what I'm saying? Like, I would rather have a trash quarterback and a decent, solid backup running back. If I put him in, nothing changes for me.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like, you got waivers, all those good stuff, good signings you can do. But overall, I mean, I wish him the best. I mean, I would not be like looking at these quarterbacks, like Deshaun Watson, Tua, like these are like bottom of the barrel quarterbacks at this point. So it's not really my cup of tea.
Hey, and Brent, other people asked, how did I get the first pick? It was merely luck of the draw. It was a random deal with ESPN Draft. I didn't rig the league or anything like that. So next pick is Rome Odunze. Taysom Hill. That's an interesting pick. But it's interesting. You get him as a tight end, but he gets points in other ways because he's the goal line quarterback, this, that, and other. And again, this is in it to win it. In it to win it is who did it, and in it to win it still does not have a quarterback. All right, let me see.
I'm surprised here. He picked the wrong one. Hoping for that. He picked the wrong one.
What makes you think he picked the wrong one?
Zach Moss is not going to be the starter for the Bengals. That's why they also have Brown above him also. I'm surprised he went with Zach. Yeah, I was quiet. Just looking at it. But, yeah, no, I'm really happy I got Chase Brown right now. That's a league changer. Yeah, at this point, run me my money. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man, my team. I honestly, bro, I have no complaints in my team. None. I think at this point, championship at this point because I'm surprised. I don't know how I got this team. Yeah, I was sleeping. I don't know. I was sleeping.
So you very happy with your team, DeAndre, huh?
I gave my team 9 out of 10.
Let's see what Mike pulls off here.
Keep that back up.
All right, let me look at my team, the League of Providers. So, oh man.
Who you think gonna be the Texans' number one guy? You got Diggs, you got Collins, you got Tank Dell. Who you think gonna be their number? I think Diggs is gonna be their number one guy.
I think so too. I definitely think so as well. I had to go ahead and get my backup quarterback. I took Justin Herbert and Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman has a chance to be the number one receiver for Buffalo. Man, Mike don't know who to pick. You think Mike is auto-drafting at this point?
Yo, after you took Jalen Hurts, man, you have Mike Loft. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't know what to do after you see Jalen Hurts. This is a tough pick here. This is a tough pick. But Rock, I just want to tell you something, right, Rock? You want to know who is wide receiver number 1 for the Buffalo Bills?
Who?
He was just injured.
Who?
Curtis Samuels. Curtis back. Oh my gosh, why was he still there?
Someone drafted.
He had over 1,000.
But
he had almost 1,300. Right?
Yeah, but he just got drafted by somebody.
Me.
You said he the number 1 receiver for the.
Yeah, he had almost 1,300 yards and 8 touchdowns. When he was playing for the Commanders last season. And this is his 3rd season. So, I'm surprised, Keon Coleman was a little higher than him. But, yeah, on the preseason, they had Keon Coleman out there. They didn't really start Curtis Samuels out there. They had rested him. So, I kind of give an indicator right there. But that's my boy.
Oh man, my man Walker, who had Wayne, he was the one who waited to pick a quarterback until the 10th round, and he got Tua Tagovailoa. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, what's called it? What Hill is what was one of the top picks. Somebody got to throw to him. You know what I mean? Waddle. Someone got to throw to him. I think he's gonna have a lot of upside there.
So he has Etienne, Rashard White, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, Taysom Hill, Calvin Ridley, and on the bench he has Tony Pollard and Cortland Sutton. Looks like it's shaping up to be a pretty good team, even though he waited to get the quarterback in the 10th round. If you're a guy that still needs a backup quarterback, what are your options here? You got Kurt First Cousins, Deshaun Massage Watson, and Matthew Old Man Stafford. You can also always go with Bryce Young and Daniel Jones as well. So, and Geno Smith is out there along with Baker Mayfield and Will Levis.
I'd probably go Kirk Cousins.
You get
Especially
first.
with he got blessed into a good system. He got Kyle Pitts.
You
Yeah,
know
some
what's
people.
crazy? Like I said, I don't waste a lot of sleep looking for a back or quarterback. You know, like take someone like Geno Smith. That dude has put up more fantasy points year after year after year, never taking it, as one of the top quarterbacks. You know, I think, I don't know. I don't know if it's a lot of stock, going after, I don't know, having two or three quarterbacks on your roster.
Last year, I was able to get, operate with guys. I had two guys on the same team. Like I had Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery. And that worked out really for me really well last year.
My quarterback got hurt, Rocky. You know who I picked up the last and I gave believe it or not, I gave them a good run. I was in the first place, and I believe in this league for quite some time.
Uh-huh.
And I picked up Flacco in the last couple of weeks, and he paid dividends. I didn't. I went to the playoffs, didn't win the playoffs or whatever case may be, but I did pretty good to say I went into the playoffs with not the I didn't have my first quarterback pick. I went in the playoffs
Who's
with
your
doggone
starting
Flacco.
quarterback originally?
Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson. Yeah, so I had to pick up Flacco, but I think he did pretty well in the last quarter of the season. I wouldn't get no quarterback production out Watson. He was just
No,
old.
he wasn't doing well at all. Matter of fact, he ruined some people's season last year. People who picked him real early in the draft. Yeah, I mean, picking guys at the wrong time can really throw off your entire team. Looks like this is our second year having this league, man. And last year was named Slow Burn. And now that we no longer own Slow Burn Mobile Cigar Lounge, we changed it to name it after the radio station that I'm part owner in. But this is our second year in this league, and it looks like guys have came in this year with a strategy, doesn't it look like?
Oh yeah.
Man, we still had some good players, man, that were missed. We got Cole Kmet. We got there's still some good players here. Now, at this point, do you start paying attention to when you have bye weeks and getting guys who can fill in during the bye week, or you deal with that when the time comes? Because, like, I look at my roster. I'm looking at my roster. Three of my starters have a bye week on week 9. That could be a problem. Another problem I see, guess what? Jalen Hurts and Justin Herbert have the same bye week. That's going to be a problem for me that I need to address.
Rock, I'm surprised right here. This defense is still on the board. The Cowboys defense, man. That defense straight up won games for people last year. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games over 15 points. Some 30, some 20s. Like, I'm surprised the Cowboys defense was still there for me. It's like I'm beating them to the punch for sure. See the next two guys that
shit.
defenses also. Is that Mike at the Falcons? What the?
I'm just not getting back to my phone, and I'm just not seeing that shit. My fault, man. I had to go downstairs to take it. Yeah, I'm gonna switch that real quick. So, are we allowed to, when the draft is done, we can drop, we can drop
Yeah,
whatever, right? And
yeah.
then try to pick up. All right, cool. All right, cool. I'm good then. I'm good then. I'm still good. All right, cool. Because I definitely was not gonna pick that. I had to go downstairs, take care of some shit.
All right. Going back to Cole Kmet, we've had Justin Tucker. I think Justin Tucker is the first kicker that was picked. We had Baker Mayfield come off the board. Wide receiver Joshua Palmer. Tight end Pat Freiermuth. Dallas Cowboys defense was picked up by DeAndre. The Jets defense was picked up by Chicago Nation. The Falcons defense was picked up by Mike. And I picked up the Chiefs defense and Jamison Williams. And the Eagles got the Lions defense. That's interesting.
This man Mike's a wild one, man. Yeah, my next pick is gonna be my sleeper pick of this whole draft, man. I got this guy on all my draft teams. All my draft teams right here. Blake Corum. Blake fucking Corum, man. My language, man.
Looks like we've had Blake Corum. After Blake Corum, it was the 49ers defense, then Deshaun Watson, Jerome Ford, and then the Baltimore Ravens. And we just had the Steelers defense come off the board.
Hey, yo, Rock.
What up?
Y'all let Deja ass in the draft?
Yeah, she's just in here chilling.
What you trying to say? What you trying
Deja
to?
don't know shit about no football. And I was just playing with you. What's up, Deja?
I do know a little. I do know a little something about football, just a little bit now, not a lot.
You know more than the rest of these hoes up in here.
Nah, Jack know a lot. I'm not as skilled like Jack.
Fuck Jack.
Okay, take a note.
No, I'm just
got that in your case style.
Hey, Rob, what league is this?
This is the CENTEX Sports 94.5 league right here.
Oh, your radio. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Mike and Mike, Brent, and DeAndre. Yeah, they came in here.
What round y'all
on? We in 11.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we got 5 more rounds to go. Hey, it's getting thin out here though, boy, because this is a 14-team league. It's getting thin.
So I think I noticed on Rock, like, we had way more rounds this year than we had last year. Or am I tripping?
Like, I think we still had 16. I think it's just 16 rounds.
Okay. I think I got thrown off because some people drafted like 4 quarterbacks. So that's why I was a little thrown off.
Yeah, that's how some people ended up with an F, too, for a grade.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think you get 2 good quarterbacks, you straight. As long as they ain't got the same bye week and then you got to drop one.
Hey, that's the situation I'm in now. I got Hurts and Justin Herbert, and both of them in bye week is.
So when I was making my picks, right, in our league, I was looking at the bye weeks too because I would hate to drop some of my good players because they on the same bye week, and then I'm trying to get points. And somebody to pick them up off the waivers.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. I may end up trading one of my quarterbacks for a position player. I may end up going to get another quarterback at this point. Because just know I'm not giving Hurts away. I'm not giving Herbert away. Wait, if somebody want him, they're going to have to pay handsomely. And I do mean handsomely.
Nah, for real.
Cause you know what? Like with Mike. Mike got Love. Like if he were to give me Jordan Love and say Amon-Ra St. Brown, I would give him Herbert. You know what I mean? I would do him something like that. No. He ain't even got to give me Amon-Ra St. Brown. If he gave me Jordan Love and Aaron Jones, I'd take Amon-Ra St. Brown. I mean, Jordan Love and Aaron Jones. I'll let him get Hurts. You know what I mean? I'll let him get Hurts for that.
So his older brother played for the Saints. I think he gonna make some noise this year.
Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Yeah. It's 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's 3 brothers. They all play football, but one of them brothers ain't make it to the league. But his older brother, the oldest one, he played for the Saints. Damn. That motherfucker St. Brown good, bro.
Hey, Andre, you think he'll trade me a position player for Hurts and a quarterback?
You talking about Mike?
Yeah.
Man, that dummy Mike.
I can see it happening. Potentially.
Yeah, you know Mike think he the motherfucking fantasy guru.
Cause he love Hurts, right?
Man, he love that nigga, bro.
If I'm you,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? You could probably. Let me not say it. Let me not say that. Nah, you can't. Let me not say that.
Might have to go to sleep, bro. I gotta get up in the morning.
So Rob, let me just say this, Rob. Do you think if I really, really wanted to get Jalen Hurts, I would have already got him?
No, you couldn't have got him because I picked him before you.
Mike, who you got as a quarterback? Who are your two quarterbacks, bro?
I got Jordan Love and
Jordan Love's a good pick.
I got who is my
Trevor
did I pick
Lawrence.
another quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, yeah. Trevor
So
Lawrence.
my thing with Jordan Love is that second. I don't know. Sometimes I'll be feeling like, you know, a motherfucker have a good first year, but that second year kind of. But Trevor Lawrence, man, that nigga ain't really lived up to the hype. But I mean, it's a decent. I had him.
He had a pretty good season last
No, he
year.
had a good because I think I had him last year in one of my leagues, and he did pretty good. But I wanted it. I got Jaden Daniels because I just believe in that motherfucker.
Now
It's either
that
gonna
too.
that shit either gonna go. It's either gonna go left or that shit gonna go right. Like, cause he a rookie. But
yeah.
I was like, fuck it. I got that nigga in two of my leagues.
Yeah,
You know
bro. I think he gonna do good, bro. Like he killing on Madden, though, bro. When I tell you that nigga can run, boy.
If he just learn to, he know how to slide. But if he just slide or get out of bounds, bro, and they just protect this nigga, I think Washington. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs, but they might, bro. They might squeak.
One thing I will say is they tooled up this year. I ain't gonna even lie. They tooled up a lot this year.
Bro, have you been reading on X, bro? Like, these niggas is trying to get Brandon to you.
Who they gonna give up? Who they gonna give up to get him?
I don't know. But that's just the rumor mill. Like, they in prime position. They could try to get him. Like, they're a candidate to try to get him. But I don't know who they gonna give up to get that nigga, bro. I don't know.
Let me see.
Give up. They got rid of Dotson.
So we had.
I don't really know who they would get up.
Since Deshaun Watson was picked, we've had Jerome Ford, the Ravens defense, the Steelers defense, Kirk First Cousins, Zach Charbonneau, Chinezie Owakano, Jerry Jeudy, Tyler Algiers, Ty Chandler, the Saints defense, Tyson Benson, Darrell Warren, Gabe Davis, Jacob Elliott, Adam Thielen, Brandon Cooks, Rico Dow, the Dolphins defense, Jaleel McLaughlin, and DeMario Douglas. And Mike is on the clock. Mike, talk us through your process, right? Your thought process right now, Mike. Talk us through it. And he picked up tight end Hunter Henry of the Patriots. All right, I'm going to talk you through mine, right? Looking at my roster. I'm looking at my roster. I have the next two picks, right? Two picks right in a row, right? I got backup wide receivers, whatever. Obviously, you got to go for need here. I need running backs. Bad. I need running backs bad. I need running backs bad. So I'm going to take Antonio Gibson. I'm going to get the kicker, Fairburn. Oh, man. Let me see who all done win. Since I take Antonio Gibson, I took Fairburn. Jake Moody, kicker, just went off the board. All right, man, all the good players are all gone, man. As you can see, all the good players are just about all gone. When the best player on the draft board right now is Bryce Young, it's time to end this live. Much love to everybody. Go ahead and end it. We'll finish these last 3 picks, and I'll get out of here.